So my parents threw me this huge Sweet 16, and just with the concept that Pops came up with behind presenting a young lady to the world, 16 is a big, and so just the concept behind that, and then seeing how everything was just decorated and everything was just big and beautiful. And I had the thought, I'm like, it's a lot of people who don't get this. It's a lot of kids who don't get to celebrate their birthdays as big as this, even on your Sweet 16 or when you turn 13, in your teens and stuff like that. So I then was like, hey, mom, pops, I want to come up with something to celebrate people's birthdays, to celebrate people, period. Because a lot of people don't get that. So I did volunteer work and I did debutante my senior year. So we did a lot of work with the Veterans Home here in Huntsville, and we'll go there once a month. I'll get my cheerleaders. I was a cheer captain at Huntsville High. We'll go there and spend time with those whose birthday was that month, and have little goodie bags with butterfly kissable teddy bears with the t-shirts on and stuff like that, just to spend time, because a lot of them, their families have forgotten about them or they don't have family anymore. And then we also adopted McDonald's Elementary School.
You're talking about the veterans at Tut Fan.
Yes.
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 Yeah, in the veterans home there. Yeah.
And then we adopted McDonald's Elementary School, and went there for Valentine's Day, Christmas, what other holidays?
The $100 gift cards.
Yes. So Christmas, I gave $100 gift cards. And the principal at that school, we knew her very well because, which is crazy. Her husband worked with Pops. So,
wow.
Yeah. And, she didn't give us the list, but she knew who needed it the most. And so those kids would come into the cafeteria, we'll present them with the gifts. And I dress up kind of like a princess with the pink tutu and a t-shirt and a tiara. And I'll never forget, it was this one little girl who said, I didn't know that I was going to have this much for Christmas. We can have food for Christmas with this $100 gift card. It was one little girl who was saying how I always wanted to meet a princess. I'm not a real princess, but, to her I was. And it just always touched my heart to give. And that's because my parents always taught me that you're supposed to give. I'd rather give than take. I never want to take from anyone. When people offer me things, I have to think about it, even though it may come from the kindness of their heart, but I'm so used to giving and giving and giving. And that just comes from the amazing parenting